Hey everybody, it's me, Sarah, and I just wanted to do a short little video discussing some New Year's goals that I sort of touched on last time. So I was going to do a day of eating video for you guys yesterday, but not only did I... Really? Thanks, Jack. Not only did I not film the entire day, but I had kind of a tough day in general. I just had a stressful afternoon and caught myself eating unhealthy, and it sort of got me discouraged in videotaping and updating you guys because I feel like you might want to be motivated and not demotivated by my eating. So I sort of scrapped the idea, and instead I started thinking how I felt I needed more short-term goals or other goals that are a little easier to track, like with numbers. So I am using last week's weigh-in amount for this calculation, but I realized the Equinox powerlifting competition is in about 13 weeks. Tentatively, if the date I think it's going to happen actually happens, which would be, I believe, the second weekend of April. And for powerlifting, I have to weigh in a certain weight division in order to compete against those other girls. And typically, you want to be at the high end of your weight class. So basically, the last weight class was 75 kilograms, which was about 165 pounds for the highest. And that ranged from like 150 to 165. It was about a 15-pound range. And, I usually weighed in around between 160 and 164 to hit that class. Well, they're changing the weight classes so that my class, is going to a 158 pound as the highest, as the most you can weigh. Oh my God, my dogs are going nuts in the snow and being crazy. Sorry about that. So instead of going into the next class, because I believe that next higher class goes up to 175 or 180, I don't want to compete against girls who weigh that much because they're going to be a lot stronger than me. So I want to stay in the 158 class. Well, my goal weight with Weight Watchers is 160, especially because I powerlift. I think I mentioned before, I have a doctor's note stating that as long as I'm competitive in powerlifting, I am allowed to be above my BMI by 5 pounds. So my lifetime and goal weight is 160. Last week I weighed in at 164.2 over the course of the holidays and New Year's Eve, blah, 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 all that junk. And I know that I had gained the past 2 weeks. So I'm coming back from the holidays. I only have I only have 2 pounds to lose to be in my goal weight range to be free at Weight Watchers, but I have 4 pounds to get to goal weight, and then I have 6 pounds in order to weigh in correctly or like in that 158 class. So now that I've said all that information and highly confused probably a few of you, really sorry about that. My next goal, other than to lift and perform well at the Equinox, because I really want to try and either PR with my deadlift, which is to lift more than I have ever before, but I also want to weigh in correctly for that weight class. And you can see the crazy dogs in the background. I have no clue what they're barking about. They're crazy. Oh my God. Welcome to my life. Anyway, so let me try and state that again. I want to get to 158, which is about 6 pounds away, 6.5 pounds away. So while I try and get myself back to goal and free and do my maintenance free like marathon that I spoke about last week, I also want to be slowly getting to my weigh-in weight for the equinox, so I don't have to do basically a crash diet right before the meet like I've had to do in the past, because it sucks. I usually have to go like 100% carb free, and I usually feel a little bit weak because of it, dropping like 5 to 6 pounds in 2 to 3 weeks. Not exactly the most optimal thing to be doing to your body. So next 13 weeks, 12, 13 weeks, which is about 3 months, not only will I be getting back to my goal and maintaining that number, but I want to go 2 pounds under, so then I am ready for the equinox and not scrambling by the time it comes around. So I'm going to go to Weight Watchers tomorrow. I'll update you if I gained or lost. At this point, I just really can't tell. My body's been a little up and down lately, and I have not stepped on my scale at home. I just don't want to deal with it. So I'll let you know what the Weight Watchers scale says tomorrow and where I stand and how much I have to lose from there. So hope you have a great day. I will try and be better about doing a day of eating video, and maybe actually have a good day for, like, actually track it and like eat healthy foods for it. So sorry I couldn't get you that video this week, but you still get 2 videos because tomorrow I'm going to do another one. So I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you tomorrow. So hopefully less of you, less of me. I don't know, less of someone.